so that's where I've gotten with that one. I had a musician friend of mine send me some chord suggestions on Instagram a few days ago, which I was going to take a look at. I haven't had a chance to look at them yet because, as I said, I'm just emerging from COVID. But thank you, Dan, for sending those if you're watching, and I will test them out and see how they fit in the song. Hello, Inner Vortex on Instagram. Thanks for joining. So I'm really, I'm liking this new song quite a bit. I was dreaming about it last night, which is always a good sign. So it's in my subconscious. So there's a little bit of that one tonight. And I have to say, being sick with COVID for a few weeks now has kind of been getting me down. I'm not good at relaxing and resting. So it's great to be back online tonight, even though I'm very I have a very quiet voice tonight, and I'm feeling my usual perky self, but my spirit needed a little lift for being online. So thanks for being here and listening to me plunking around and tinkering. So that's that song. I have some more random word ideas for it. I'm also playing with a little picking part. Maybe I'll do this so that the Facebook folks can see what I'm doing. tonight is, and you know, for those of you on Facebook, I can't really see very well who's tuned in, so please feel free to add comments so I can actually see that you're there. Let's open the chat. Yeah, I can definitely see when people are on, I think, for the most part, on Instagram, especially if they comment or give hearts, but it's harder on Facebook, so feel free to comment away and let me know you're there. All right, so I'm going to take the capo off and just check the tuning a little bit. There's been some weather changes. My little guitar has been sitting here, forlorn, on its own for a week. There we go. So I'll just make sure it's all ready to go. Okay. Oh, great. Thanks, Anthony. Great to see you. Thanks for commenting and thanks for tuning in. Oh, and thanks so much, Inner Vortex, over on Instagram, Denise, for your kind words about the last song I did. I don't know what it's called yet, but the key lyric so far in it is microdosing the apocalypse. So it might have a title like that, but in any case, I'm planning on recording that song at the end of March. So I've got a little bit of work to do on it. So you'll probably hear that progress over the next few weeks with some of my writing, some of my Musical Monday sessions. All right. Alright, so another one that I've been playing with doesn't have a set title yet, but one of the key phrases excuse me, in that song is or in this one is the middle of the end. So that's a bit of a riddle, a bit of a puzzle. Okay. So let's tinker with this one a little bit. And I'm just looking over at my notes. Let's see. It's impossible to grieve our future when the seasons keep turning. It's hard to understand that the world is dying when we keep on keeping on. I'm not ready. Are you? Are you okay? I'm not. It's the middle of the end, my friend. Playing with some new words when I was making dinner tonight. So let's let me just see. Yeah, I might play with these a little bit. I had a scrap piece of paper next to the cutting board as I was making dinner tonight. All right. It's impossible to grieve our future when the seasons keep turning. It's hard to understand that the world is dying when we keep on keeping on. feel free to let me know in the chat how you're doing. I'd love to know. Today is Valentine's Day, or Heart Day as I like to call it. And people, I think differently about Valentine's Day and celebrate it differently. One thing that I was pleased to see today was at the Women's Memorial March in the downtown east side of Vancouver, where I used to live. There was so there was the Women's Memorial March today, which happens every February 14th, and it's to commemorate missing and murdered women, Indigenous women and girls, and two-spirit people. And it's been, I think it's been happening since the 90s. I think the march started in the 90s. Anyway, that's where I was in spirit today on Heart Day, and I was thrilled to see that the marchers pulled down the Gassy Jack statue in Gastown in Vancouver today. One of the things that the march does is it pauses at various locations along the route through the downtown east side where the women and girls and two-spirit people were last seen. And so one of the pauses today was at the Gassy Jack statue, and they pulled that statue down. And that might be troubling to some people because Gassy Jack Lake Dayton is seen as a historical figure, founder or pioneer in Vancouver's colonial history. I think there's a dark side to the history of Gassy Jack that is not common knowledge or people don't know a lot about. Gassy Jack ran a bar in Gastown at the site where his statue used to stand on Water Street, and he married two Indigenous people in his lifetime, one woman and one 12-year-old girl. So I think there's a lot of trauma and hurt in the Indigenous communities about the glorifying of that type of history in Canada. So to have a group of people who have suffered trauma and have seen their loved ones disappeared and murdered take action like that is very powerful, and I imagine very healing as a community. So just wanted to share that. So those were some of the things I was thinking about today. Denise, thank you. You're glad to have the lives back. Well, thanks so much. And if it's your first time coming to one of my Musical Mondays, please don't judge tonight as the way things go. I am still under the weather, but really wanted to do this selfishly to lift my own spirits and connect with the world out there. So I will be back next week too, so next Monday night, and I'm excited to let you know that I have a new single releasing on Friday of this week. It's called Echo Chamber, and it's a music video is coming out too that I put together myself, and that's premiering over on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Anthony, for tuning in. I hope you'll come back again. Really appreciate you being here. So I'll be performing an acoustic version of that song next week. It's one of the songs from a yet to be finished science fiction musical that I'm co-writing with my longtime collaborator Ron Yamuchi. And this song is one of the key songs in the musical, and it will be performed by the android or artificial intelligence character in the musical. Yeah, I'm quite excited about it, and that's all I'll say tonight, but I'll talk all about it next week. And if you want to tune into the premiere, you can head over onto my YouTube channel and check that out at 12:15 Pacific time this coming Friday, February the 18th. So check it out. So again, thanks for being here, everybody. Great to see you. You lifted my spirits, and thanks for listening to a little bit of my creative process. I have been trying to progress with these songs. Not a lot of progress has happened over the last few weeks, some new lyrics, but I'm getting there. So we'll see where they go over the next couple of weeks. All right, and next week will be Echo Chamber. So we'll say goodbye to Facebook first. Good night, and stay well, and great to see you. And we'll finish that, and good night to Instagram. Thanks for joining. Take care. Bye.